last year I was just 16. In my mind, it's like I'm growing up so fast. Like I didn't even think like when you go to like when you're around your family and stuff, they're like, "Oh, you're growing up so fast." But like until like now that I'm 17, it actually like hit me like life hits you pretty fast. So sometimes I have a little fear about like maybe like being independent, but like now that I've been like taught at such a young age thanks to my godmom and my parents and stuff like that. They like prepared me to like live on my own and stuff like that. So right now, believe it or not, shout out to Big Bro. I called him the other day, right? And I was talking about like taxes and what I would need to like live on my own, have a like car and stuff like that. So right now I'm kind of planning. I know I'm not trying to rush life, but I'm like planning ahead. So because I know my parents don't want me to be. It's not a good look of being a 25-year-old man and still in your parents' house. So I'm planning ahead, trying to be on my own. So
I really love where I am right now. And not a lot of people can say that. But I can honestly say that with the different hurdles I've had to jump over, the different obstacles that came my way, and all of that stuff, they have all shaped me into who I am today. And I am happy. I'm genuinely happy with who I am and where I am right now in life. Do I have everything I want right now? No, but I believe that it's coming. And have I reached the highest level? No, I have not. But that's the exciting thing about aging, is that there's always a whole nother level that we can climb, and there's always something new that I can learn about myself. There's always something new I can learn about people or about what's going on in the world that can help me as well. And so I just love that I'm in a place where I'm happy. I'm working to consistently have an open mind to the things that come my way. And I'm moving.
You know, I feel pretty good about aging. I think the knowledge that I've been able to glean over the last 12, 16 years through my church has really positioned me to look at life without the stress that I once put on it. You know, I was very high strung, anxious, wanting things to go a certain way, planning life all the way out to a certain time period, and then being so crushed and disappointed when it didn't work out that way. And now I have a skill set to where, you know, I can really enjoy life, and I don't worry. And for the most part, I don't think I look my age, and you know that's kind of debatable, but I really enjoy life, and I look forward to aging, more so from maturing and gaining more wisdom standpoint than anything. I think I'll always have the mobility. I'm gonna keep speaking that. I'm gonna always have the mobility of a young person. I'll be able to move like I want to, see what I want to see, those type of things. I'm one who speaks life, and I think that's what keeps me alive.
When I think about the big 5-0, it wasn't a dread, it was a blessing. To me, just turning 50 was a blessing, is a blessing. And I feel good. And I look at my age experience in three entities. I look at it from the spirituality perspective, and that's just making sure that I do what I need to do for God, you know, making sure that I serve him well, making sure that I'm an example and I live the life Christ would have me to live. And so that's really important to me. And then I look at myself mentally. You know, I feel like we have to take care of our peace. You know, there was a time in my life where I worried a lot about every little thing, what people thought about me, am I, doing what I'm supposed to do here as far as my career, as far as my family. But now I'm at that place where I'm happy with who I am. I don't have to prove anything. It's all about being happy, doing what I want to do, and protecting my peace. And then lastly, physically, the physical aspect. And for me, that is just making sure I take care of my body. And I value that because I know as I age, I've got to have my physical abilities, and I've got to eat well and exercise and do all those things so that I can live hopefully a long life and be able to see my grandchildren one day. So the aging process it's wonderful, and I look forward to the next decade if it's God's will. I just want to make sure that I can be the best me that I can be as I age. Even at my age now, I look back and I'm like, why was I worried about friends or whether I had them or not? Why was I worried about trying to fit in? Just be who you are. And those who want to be in your life and will celebrate you, they'll be there. And if not, oh well, they're lost, not yours. And I remember a lady telling me that right before I moved to Georgia in 2014. And she told me, she said, let me tell you something. She said, if people don't want to accept you for who you are and celebrate you, their problem, not your problem. And it was like a light bulb went off for me. You're right, their problem, not my problem.
I feel good about it. There are a lot of challenges to aging. I'm probably not the typical person of my age. I hear so many people talking about wanting to retire and really not wanting any responsibility, sort of wanting to live life kind of impulsively or without a plan. I enjoy having a focus. I don't like a rigid routine. I love the life that I lived as a social worker, which provided me a lot of flexibility, but at the same time, responsibility, purpose, and focus. So I like that, and I want to maintain that. I don't want to stop contributing to society until I can't go any longer. I do believe that I have a lot of years left that I can contribute. And I don't want it to just depend on me being on a board or somebody calling me to do something voluntary. And I think those things are really, really important. And there are a lot of people who want to do them. So I don't think we're in danger of not having those types of positions. But for me, I feel very competent and feel very prepared to continue in in work. And that's what I want to do. I want to work. I would prefer a part-time kind of an adjunct position or a ministry to a full-time 40 hours. But I feel that I can handle the 40 hours without any trouble.